and welcome back to a brand new video. So we're halfway between the central and the south here. Just going to start it off just around here, and you see it's a bit of a high tide today. Look at that, completely covered the steps, so you can just see how calm. So it's like glass, really. Wow. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a bit of a walk around the north side today, a few of the streets, and have a look at some of these little tiny bed and breakfasts, the streets around that area. So come and join me on this one. So we just arrived on Cocker Square, and this is a fantastic little place, and you got a lovely little cafe. You see there, Promenade Cafe. You got the Curiosity Cabinet, you see all your little souvenirs and bits and pieces, as well as a little rock shop and your medicine shop all along here. Like I said, it's Cocker Square, just past the North Pier, and you got sort of car park just in front. So it's a great little place, this one, Cocker Square in Blackpool. And this is Francis Street, and this is always a wonderful little colourful street, Francis Street. So I'm going to have a bit of a walk down here. So there is a lorry down here. You don't normally see any lorries or anything sort of parked up, but when you walk down here, you can just see the planters either side of these houses. And again, a great little street. You see all the colourful houses. Absolutely amazing when you walk down here. I bet these are probably quite old, these houses. Francis Street, like I said, you can just see all the little pots decorated beautifully. Look at that. They just weave past this lorry. But again, all along here, you know, people make the most, even though they haven't got a front garden, but they got it, you know, really nicely decorated. Look at that. You see, I mean, it is out of season, so you're not going to get, but in the summer, all these little pots are full of colour. Absolutely amazing to see. And this leads on, Francis Street leads on to Bank Street, and this is the home of the Duke. Let me know if you've ever been in the Duke on Bank Street. And this one has recently been under new management. Look at that, happy hour, £2.40 a pint, just off Dixon Road, this one. And Bank Street got some fantastic little apartments, little guest houses. You know, a lot of people don't really know about this area. And you know, they got the Pembroke, the Brecks, Bank Street house move out the road and will get squashed. But they got some great little hotels. You can stay down here, and like I said, ideally it's just a stone's throw from like the Promenade, the North Pier. So this is just the left-hand side as we're walking down. Again, many great little places. And just whip the camera over to the right. You got the Lexham Hotel, Pier View. So again, another fantastic little area. Not a lot of people really know about Bank Street in Blackpool. So many years ago, this used to be a little fish and chip shop on General Street, and it's been sort of abandoned and not in use for many years. But you can see it's now for sale by auctions. I wonder who, in fact, actually people were in here a little while ago, whether they're doing a few pictures, surveys, reports, something like that. But yeah, I wonder what that's going to end up turning into. Hopefully something great. I wonder if it's going to be a shop again. Who knows? So just hit the Promenade, and it's gone really black. It's gone. I mean, the sun was out, it was lovely about an hour ago. It's certainly clouded over. Looks like the heavens are going to open up. So we just have a bit of a walk. In fact, we'll do a left here. I'll just show you what's left of those 3 hotels. Let's just branch off to the left here. We'll have a quick look. We'll hit the promenades. I believe they're setting up for Christmas by the sea. There's more and more things appearing, which is always a good. In fact, we'll go down a bit of an alleyway, which will lead to the rear, and then we'll get there. So I'll just let the camera roll so you can have a bit of a look around this area. Something a little different. So let's just go around the rear. Aqua Sauna Blackpool, there we go. So like I said, there's just a bit of that Ginnell way, which will lead us to the former hotels. Yeah, it looks like the heavens are absolutely going to open up and throw it down. Let's hope I can just grab a bit of a film and show you. So let's just branch to the left, because here is where the hotels once was. So there is the job centre, which is going to be turned into like holiday flats, and you can see no sign. There is one thing, what is still going, still operational on this site, and do you know what that is? I'll show you. So there you go. It looks like the water hasn't been disconnected. You can see that tap there squirting the water out, and looks like possibly this was from the I'm trying to think the name of the bloody hotel now, but yeah, this is not the Continental, not the Carlton House. What was the other one? Do you know, I forgot, it's completely gone. But yeah, it looks like there's water squirting out, so it looks like the water mains hasn't been turned off. How interesting. And just looking up Deansgate, we've got the Abington barbecue, and this one just on the corner, they sell all the hot meats, all sorts of things, and no matter what time of day, it's always absolutely heaving. So if you ever are in Blackpool, pop into there. Like I said, it is quite cheap as well, and they've got an absolutely fantastic reputation just on Abington Street. So this one is Burley Street, and we did put a couple of clips up yesterday, but that was on Facebook, our other sort of social media platform. And yesterday, these haven't been on for quite a while, and you can just hear the radio playing through these, and you see all the lights above. It actually projected a fantastic image all over the street, the pavements, and also the shops. Absolutely, you know, if you are in Blackpool of an evening and you're lucky enough to capture this, go have a look down at Burley Street. Absolutely amazing things. Like I said, all the shop fronts light up with all wonderful projections. Really something spectacular just on Burley Street, which is the home of the Rose and Crown. Again, all sort of great little cafes down this one. So yeah, it's definitely something to look out for. Absolutely spectacular, this one. There you go, Kay's Cafe and Grill. You see people just enjoying a coffee and a bite to eat, probably before the rain absolutely pours down today. And the iconic Grand Theatre opened in 1894. Absolutely fantastic, and that is stood the test of time, and apparently it was built in 9 months. How extraordinary is that? And according to the history, it survived an attempt at demolition in the 1970s after being designated a Grade 2 listed building. I said, amazing, some of the history with this. And just landed on the promenade now itself. I'm about a quick look around, because you see the beach house. Looks like they're testing those lights ready for Christmas. How wonderful does that's going to be absolutely fantastic at night time. Look at that. You probably sort of see them glittering away. I'm not too sure if the camera picks it up, but that's going to look wonderful at night. So we're going to have a bit of a walk around, see a bit of the setup. because it's forever changing as the days go on. More machines are turning up, more of the stalls and everything is being built up. You can just see one of the rides there has already been half constructed. Look at that one. So just approaching the comedy carpet, just wait for this tram to whip on by, and we can see the lights on the windmill, the old German sausage, which that's what they're going to be they're selling. So let's just have a bit of a look, because they do like a little test run as well with all the lights. So I think in fact what we'll do, we'll come down of an evening time in about a week and a half's time, where you can see everything lit up, because all along here, where the windbreakers are, there's going to be the wonderful little huts, and it just gets you right in that Christmas spirit. It's really fantastic, and this is one of the great ones in the calendar. So we're going to have a bit of a close look at this windmill. So there we go. You see the windmill has now got electric, and it's all lit up. How lovely does that look? And just imagine either side of those are those wonderful little huts, all lit up at night with the illumination. It's absolutely spectacular. This one is going to be, and it's only just around the corner. So there is the truck, and they are taking the Dragons of the North away, and they've been absolutely fantastic, especially with the families, and they used to blow smoke, the eyes used to light up. Absolutely a great one, but sadly they're going away for another year. So as we leave Christmas by the Sea for another day, and a lovely guy, Stuart, just near the Christmas market, apparently he's got a few days off, so he's treated himself and he's come to Blackpool, and I actually gave him a little key ring, what David very, very kindly gave me. So I think he's gone away quite happy, and again, lovely meeting you, Stuart. So I may have sort of jumped the gun a bit, to be fair, with the Dragons by the North. So I'm not too sure if they're actually moving them just out of the way, possibly relocating them, or if they're actually going. So that's an interesting one, because these ones were sort of close by each other. But it looks like they possibly may just be relocating them. So that'll be great if they do stay, like I said, over the Christmas period. Just looking back towards the central pier, I've done this walk many, many times, and the high tide was actually a whopping 9.3 metres in height. 9.3, and that was at 11:39. It's now 12:23 on the old clock. 9.3. So just imagine if that tide was coupled with strong winds, that would have been something. And you can just see it's a very, very rare sight, this. What can you spot? What is a rare spot sight? Can you spot it? It's those lollipops, the old spoons, as they are now. Look how straight they are. I've never seen them absolutely straight up. Absolutely amazing. Normally they're always all bent to 45 degree or 90 degree angle, and they're aligned perfectly straight. So it didn't rain, the weather held off, and you just see the sun just behind Central Pier. And it's always an enjoyable walk, this one. So that is the end of today's video. I do hope you enjoy it. Don't forget, if you are new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hit the notification button to be notified of all the new videos. Have a fantastic weekend. Look after yourselves. It's a bye from me, and it's a bye from Blackpool. Bye bye.